Oh, the other wire came off the other eye.
What spell should I conjure up tonight? Potion for my little trick-or-treaters. What spell should I conjure up tonight? Here's a good
Her mouthpiece, I think, broke because a few years ago I almost used like a 7-volt adapter on her for a while, and I think it split the square shaft. That was years ago. That was already back in 2008, so that was a long time ago. It's been broken for a long time.
potion for my little trick-or-treaters.
It was actually kind of funny because right when I took it out of the box, when I got it from Target in 2006, her speaker was blowing out and her belt was broken. Two problems right away that broke right away when I first got it. So like when my grandpa used to fix these, he would like cut the backs of them, and that's how he got the masks off and got the fix. Well, this one never really, the witch ones and the skeleton ones never really needed fixing. It was always really the ones that had turning eyes, because the wires would always come off either to make the eyes turn or to make the eyes light up. Mostly to make the eyes light up. Like these things, every wire has like come off, like the brain monster and the fortune teller before. Like I've had wires come off for the power and everything. But yeah, if you want to open up your spirit ball, this is what we always did. And you know, from the front you can't tell it's been opened. In the back, and you know, there's a part in the back of the globe where you can't even see it from behind, so it filters out the witch. The globe needs to be cleaned though. I don't know if it can be. Those might be scratches. I'm not sure if those are smudges or scratches, but the globe is very dirty on these. Her hair is messed up too. I mean, it's not that bad, but it's still kind of crappy. But yeah, I'm not sure like where the strands are supposed to go, how they're supposed to be. Also, on the boxes of these spirit balls, or the brain monster for sure, it said they like contained mercury or lead and shit like that. I don't know. My mom always got freaked out when my grandpa would fix these because I've touched these a lot. You know, I've worked with their wires before. I've touched their rubber, and I've never, you know, died or anything. So like, I don't know. They might some. I don't know where the lead or mercury is contained in these when the box says that. My mom always thought it was like the wires, but like I said, my grandpa always used to fix these over and over again, and nothing ever happened to him. Said they could cause cancer and all that stuff, but I don't really know. I'm just giving you a warning because that's what the boxes on these used to say, these spirit balls. But these spirit balls, like when you first got them, they wouldn't even last like 2 hours. Like every single spirit ball that I have gotten, except the skeleton one, did not last more than 2 hours. Actually, they lasted 30 minutes, most of them, and they like I said, usually the wires would pull off the eyes to light up right away. Or the power, like, well, my brain monster, the first wire that pulled off was a power wire, and that was like almost like 5 minutes. These were like, and now that they're like over 10 years old, they're probably even worse today. But I don't know. Like I said, I had 2 of the Dr. Shivers. I originally had the fortune teller with the microphone, and the eye went out right away, so we returned it, and they sent Dr. Shivers instead. That the first one, the board ended up going out right away. We had to fix his eyes right away as well, and then they sent another Dr. Shivers, and that one had started, you know, the eyes always got bad on that one. The eyes always got bad on those too, like the wires always came off, and that one sound sensors stopped working. Like I kept trying new sensors, but they would never work in that one. Like sometimes it would go by itself too. But and then yeah, like I said, this one when I first got it, the speaker and the belt broke right away. So these were made pretty poorly in the 2006 season anyways. So yeah. And the skeleton spirit ball. Yeah, it still hasn't worked since that day it quit working. And I'm telling you, there's no wires off or anything. Like, it's just too. It's not a. I don't know. It died on the last saying that it has, like on the fifth saying, and that's usually doesn't happen too often. And I knew it was going out because remember it was only working with the try me button, and then it stopped with that. And it's supposed to automatically turn on when you turn it off and on. And I know that for years this was sitting in the storage unit without, well, not for years, but it was sitting in the storage unit without the globe, so I'm sure these components probably died or something. I'm not sure. This is actually my second skeleton spirit ball. My first one, the mouth always stopped moving because of course the strain. And there was a wire coming off the eye, and there was a tore wire for his head, so it would only stay to the side and it wouldn't move. And I couldn't find the wire that was tore, so I never fixed it. And they were selling these at Target again in 2008, so I just got a new one. And this one lasted for years. I mean, the mouth broke pretty quickly on this one too, but I used, surprisingly, dental floss has held up on this one. But like I said, this one just died. And I don't know if it'll ever work again or not. There's a lot of components on that board. So who knows. But like, see, there's no wires off the switch. There's no wires off the sound sensor. There's no wires off the battery compartment. No wires off the speaker. And they're not off up here either. They wouldn't be tore. Like I said, for it to stop working on the very last phrase is definitely a board issue. Because usually if a wire came off, it would just automatically stop. But it stopped working on its very last saying, which is that's not very usual that happens. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever get another one or not, because when these come on eBay, I mean, they don't pop up on eBay that often, but when they do, they're like $150 and stuff like that, and I'm not spending that much on a third one of these. I mean, of course, the other one doesn't exist anymore. For a while, it was just a mask, and that's what I used to make my face ripper coffee bean video. You know, yeah. I made all those weird, cringy, retarded videos with that. But I don't have that matte face anymore either, so... Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't work with batteries either, so... I don't know. I'm not sure if it's ever going to work again or not. I mean, it won't unless those components are replaced. I mean, and even then it might not work. It depends. It really just depends. But yeah.